All right, welcome back to Yakkin with you, Jagoff, and we are on the set.
Yakkin with you, Jagoff. That's like what the name of your show is?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like a career breaker for you, isn't it?
Well,
thank God you're retiring.
No, 43 years, but I finally hit the big time. Okay.
We are on the weather set at KDKA-TV with Dennis Bowman. Dennis,
hey,
welcome.
Nice to meet you, John.
Well, it's nice to meet you as well. First, I mean, this is really, this is better furniture than I have in my house.
Really?
these countertops and all that kind of stuff.
Man.
It's pretty fancy digs here.
I see we fooled you. A little balsa wood over here and a little formica, you know. That's all it takes to beat what you got.
Easily impressed. Right. It's definitely not IKEA, but, well, so first of all, we're on the weather set, and I'm going to pretend like it's an extreme weather day.
Because you got to have the, yeah. You know, I don't do that. I know of some others who do that. They roll the sleeves up. You see it on the Weather Channel. You'll see it on others, you know, and they do, you know, like you can't work hard with your sleeves down. Where does that come from, you know? No, I keep the sleeves down. Most of the time I got the jacket on, too.
Yeah. Well, is that like at home, too, or you're walking? Do you do your lawn mowing and snow shoveling in your suit, too? And
No.
Okay.
No, some people have that idea. In fact, that's how I get recognized more often.
Yeah.
You know, if I go out in a T-shirt and a pair of blue jeans, you know, going out to the supermarket, nobody knows who I am. I go out like this, and it's, oh, you're you. You know, it's that kind of thing, you know.
So first of all, we're here because you are about to retire.
I am.
You're about to be done getting up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I wish. Yeah. I wish. It's actually, it's 1:50 a.m. That's when I get.
Really?
Yeah, it used to be 2, and then I found out I wasn't getting in here early enough, so I bumped it to 1:50.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but the show starts at 4:30, so if I don't get up until 3:30, I'm not in here till 4:15, and that's not enough time.
So as people are passing, going home from the bars, you're coming in to work, I guess.
Oftentimes, yeah. If there's been a big Steelers game on a Sunday night, you know, that ran until 11 or 11:30, yeah, I'm passing all of those people as I go in. They're coming back home or whatever, you know. So it's weird.
Now, how long have you been in Pittsburgh? I mean, you've had a storied career here.
Yeah, and I've been here twice. I was at PXI for 16 years, and then we parted company on a kind of a mutual agreement. They said, get out of here, and I said, okay. Then I left the market for 3 years, Topeka, Kansas, and then came back a few years later and ended up on KDKA, and I've been here 10.
Yeah.
So 26 years altogether in 2 different stints. This never lived anywhere longer than Pittsburgh at this point.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you have this little side gig where you have your ventriloquist.
Yeah, I get out there with, I got Chester drawers, and I've got an array of other puppets that I use to entertain with. Also use that in the schools with the kids to kind of package weather education in an entertaining fashion. So yeah, I still got that going, and I'll continue to do that in retirement, or what I like to refer to as realignment.
Realignment.
Yeah, I'm going into realignment. You know, not gonna retire all. You know, but
you'll be able to watch the 6 o'clock news in the evening.
Oh,
maybe have a snack with some nachos and go to bed at a reasonable time and get up and have cereal like the normal people.
I'm looking forward to the first time there's an outbreak of severe weather, and I'm watching the other guys with their sleeves rolled up, you know, and I'll be in my living room saying, you guys can do it.
So you're essentially retiring your ruler, the ruler that every reporter has to stick in the snow.
Yes. No more of that. Not for me.
Real quickly here, what happens to all the cakes? You go out to these schools, you're going to miss all that cake, aren't you? Are you going to get like free cake delivery?
I'm going to have to think about that, because you know, withdrawal from cocaine, that's one thing. Withdrawal from cake, that's tough. I mean, that is really tough, you know. So I don't know if I can really, there's got to be more cake in the future. It has to be.
The good news is you're married, so you probably had this, the same thing is you're used to people talking and you're here on the weather set. So I guarantee you're not going to miss that, right? You still have a wife. Hey, get this done, get that done.
Yeah, there'll always. Yeah, Dad will still be doing that to me. Yeah, but. And wearing the earpiece while we're on the air and having someone talk to us, that's fine as long as they say 30 seconds, wrap it up, stretch. But if they say, Dennis, we've lost a live shot, so we're going to have you talk for an extra minute and a half, and then when you're done, if they start doing that while I'm trying to talk on TV, I'm dead in the water.
There you
so
go.
they have to learn, So, yeah.
Now listen, Dennis, we typically close our segments by something happening and I get called a Jagoff. But you know what? I say this is your retirement.
Yeah.
Right? And you need to sign off. And what I just say, you free wheel it, just jam. Do a jam and just let Pittsburgh know that, say goodbye to Pittsburgh.
Okay. It's been a great 43 years in the business, 26 of those here in Pittsburgh. I can't think of another place I'd rather be. Raised the kids here. We're raising the grandkids here. Fantastic place to be. And the way the people have been on the street to me as I walk down the street, it has been something that I would not trade. These are the most wonderful people on earth here in Western Pennsylvania. And I learned how to say, if Yins is going downtown, watch out for the slippy streetcar tracks on the south side. And that is part of my jargon now. And I love everything about this area. And I even like saying, you know what? You're a Jagoff. or no, wait, it's get out of here, you Jagoff.
Yeah, you can say
Is that what you're supposed to say?
Oh, you can say it, yeah, go. Why don't you say that? So,
get out of here, you Jagoff.
Perfect.
Is that the way you say it?
Perfect. Thank you, Dennis. You're awesome. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.